And I understand that Paul Ancona did in fact contact Skies Fall and ask questions, and among the questions he asked was, can you do this for $106,000 rather than $150 or whatever it was? There's nothing inappropriate about that. There's nothing about that that requires rejection of the bid, or the proposal, excuse me. I slide into using the word bid too. But it's a proposal. Second, Skies Fall submitted no bidder certification. This violates section 46-29 of the code. In fact, as I discussed earlier, section 46-29 in the municipal code specifically applies to solicitations for bids, which, as you'll recall by my discussion, do not apply to professional services contracts. Bids apply to requests required for every purchase of materials, supplies, equipment, or contractual services other than professional services. So the referenced language applies only to bids and do not apply then to professional service requests or proposals. So that paragraph is completely incorrect. Skies Fall has signed no instruction to bidders, including the required representation and so on. Again, that is specifically applicable only to the bidding process and not to the request for proposal process, and that has absolutely no applicability. And finally, that Skies Fall does not meet the stated purpose of the bid, well, it uses the word of the bid, but of the proposal, of the request for proposals. I mean, that obviously is a statement of opinion from the attorney, that really is fundamentally what this council has to decide. It's a matter of discretion as to whether you decide Skies Fall is qualified for this. The purpose is we need somebody qualified to run Car 25. That's your call. And the opinion stated by an attorney really has nothing to do with anything. So, as I say, this is a letter that, you know, it doesn't say if Badger Media doesn't, or Badger Video doesn't get the contract, we're going to sue in so many words, but we see these kinds of things from attorneys. They're essentially, they want to let us know they're out there, that we may take some kind of action. I don't know whether that'll happen, but frankly, there's nothing in this letter that Alderman Fair read that should cause you any concerns.